welcome back to the lip balm review. This one has been very much requested, and I've also been looking forward to it. It is the Lip Smacker Tsum Tsum Eeyore one. It is Cheer Up Buttercup, which I find to be a very interesting choice for Eeyore, of all things, because I feel like this is canon with the character, kind of, but Buttercups are toxic. Anyone who's played Undertale knows this. I also googled it to make sure that's actually true, and they are in fact toxic. So if a canonically depressed character's flavor is Buttercup, I'm like, oh my god, does this make it canon that Eeyore is suicidal? I don't even know. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting for a choice, I think anyway, that they would make it be Buttercup for Eeyore, of all people. It's like, does Eeyore have a death wish? Maybe. He is depressed, so let's get this opened. And Miss Karina is over here going, cute! Oh, this one popped right out. Okay, that was not even in there well, but thankfully that black smudge is on the box and not on Eeyore himself, so yay! Let's do a quick inspection. He has a little scratch and a smudge back here, but other than that, he seems to be, oh wait, nah, he scratched worse up here. Well, that's alright. He's still mostly okay. And after Carrie's review of the Star Wars ones, I've been anal retentive about checking the bombs to make sure they are in fact the correct flavors, which thankfully this is. One thing I'm noticing though, the texture on this one is very weird. It feels powdery and not as rubbery as they usually do. I'm not sure what's up with that. It feels very, very strange. I don't know how I feel about that. The base still feels the same, but the topper piece feels powdery. I don't see anything on my hands though, but I'm just like, oh, ew. Alright, well, anyway, so format-wise, as always with Tsum Tsums, they are a tall, pointed dome. This is the color of the balm in this one. Whoa, what the hell? What is all over it? There's, okay, do you guys see this? What is this? What is this black crap? Please tell me this isn't mold. Please tell me that's not mold. So if that's mold, that is, oh wait, inside of it's black. Okay, so it's probably just plastic that's rubbed up. Rena, what are you doing? She's literally right here. Hi. So she like snuck up on me. I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Okay, but yeah, so the inside of this is black, and I think maybe I just pushed too hard when I was undoing it to try and keep it steady so I wouldn't bang the sides, but in doing so, got crap on this. So that's exciting. But yeah, so the packaging is very cute, even though I'm not a fan of the weird powdery feeling, and I also noticed there's a weird coloring on the bottom here that I'm going to show you. Once I get this properly screwed back in, it doesn't want to go. I'm trying to not get it off center, because if you get it off center, it will gouge the sides of the product, and then it's ruined. I had one of the very first ones, it sliced through it so bad that it fell off, and I had to replace that one. So I've tried to be very careful with them ever since that. But anyway, hold on. Timothy, no! Sorry, but you can't play with that. That's breakable. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Anyway, but he's really cute, and they went with the lavender version of Eeyore instead of the gray one, which I always think has a nice soft look to it. It's very springy looking. I think it looks cuter whenever they use the lavender version of him. And look at his little tail. It's just so cute. Eeyore is just adorable. But anyway, it is not natural or organic. It's lip smacker, so it's a synthetic. That's to be expected. I believe these are limited edition, but for right now, they're very easily attainable. I even had an easy time finding these. Pretty much any drugstore is carrying these, and they're in the boxes, not the carded ones. So I don't know if they're just making a move to boxes now instead of the carded ones. I don't know, but it seems that way. So, okay. And it was part of a set of 4. There was this one, Chip, Dale, and Plumper in this set. And then the amount of product you get is 0.26 ounces, a little hair over 1/4 of an ounce, so a little bit more than an EOS or a Revo, which is always nice. But yeah, so shelf life isn't listed. Whoa! I also noticed the bottom of this is kind of melted. Look at this closely, guys. I got a janky Eeyore. This is not cool. Right here. Will it focus? I don't know that it will. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so you see that it's a bit melted. And I don't know why. You watched me open it from the box. It should not be melted, but whatever. So there's that. But yeah, shelf life isn't listed, but they do recommend 24 months after opening. But since these are collectible, I say at that point, you can clear out the lip balm but keep the little figurines. So, price point on these, they're steep. They're steep. They're $5 a pop if you get them from lipsmacker.com. And in drugstores, I've seen everything from $5 all the way up to $8.50. So, buyer beware. Coupons are your friend. Sturdiness-wise, I don't know how I feel about this one. It doesn't feel like it closes right. I mean, in addition to the weird meltiness that was on it, it does not feel like it's clicking into place correctly, and that bothers me. It also looks really off-center. You can see there's a big gap on this side, almost no gap on that side. That bothers me because I have tried re-angling this over and over and over to make sure that it's on correctly, and that's the only way it fits. Oh, and when I was telling you guys about the weird colored spot, right here there's like an orangey spot. Right where it meets there. I'm like, what is that? That's... what the hell, guys? Why? Why is it like that? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, the sturdiness is not the greatest on this, but there's no special features like SPF or medication, so we're going to talk about the scent now. The scent on these. Oh, I screwed it up already. I told you that was going to happen. See that gouge? That was fast. God, not even 5 minutes. I suck. Yep, I see where I did it. That sucks. Damn, okay. But, yeah, that really is lame, because out of these 4, I was the most excited for Eeyore. But yeah, so I already gouged it. That's predictable. How many of these has that happened with in the middle of the review? Probably at least half of them. So yeah, they could do better with their design to make it a little easier to not do that. That'd be great. But anyway, scent-wise, this does not smell like a Buttercup flower. Let me just throw that out there right now. I think what they were aiming for with this was butterscotch, I think. I mean, judging by the color and the name, I think they're going for butterscotch, but it's close, but not quite. It's closer to caramel corn, in my opinion. Or like kettle corn or something. No, I mean caramel corn, not kettle corn. It smells good. It's just really, really sweet. And I feel like they already did a caramel flavor, didn't they? Maybe? Which ones have I already reviewed? I thought there was a caramel Tsum Tsum, but maybe not. Well, there's definitely a caramel something that I reviewed not that long ago, so anyway. But yeah, so I'm curious if this is going to leave any color payoff. Let's find out. Not really. Like, the tiniest, there's no way that's gonna show up for anything. For all intents and purposes, it's colorless, but in the sunlight, I could see the tiniest little... Yeah, on camera it doesn't even show, so, but I'm gonna try it on anyway, and still hope that that's not mold, but... Mature humor, I swear. Okay, the more you put it on, the more it definitely smells like caramel corn. They missed the mark with Buttercup. If they were gonna do butterscotch, they may as well have just called it butterscotch, but they didn't. And I got fuzz on it. Freaking great. There, I'd rather it be on my lip than on there. So, whoa. Okay, so I am convinced that they just reused the caramel corn scent. Because I swear I smell popcorn in this, guys. Like buttered popcorn plus caramel. That is the exact scent of this guy. So if you like that combo, you'll probably love this one. If you're not so wild on that, you'll probably hate this one. But at least he's cute. But, that is definitely caramel corn. What the heck? You want to smell it, Rena? No? It smells like caramel popcorn.
Okay, I changed my mind.
She said, okay, I changed my mind. Okay, come here. Here, smell it?
That one smells good.
Do you think it smells like caramel popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah? They claim a Buttercup, but I don't think so. I think it's caramel popcorn. You're so cute. So.
I know.
She's like, I know.
I know. It's this.
What?
No, it's a soup.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. Okay, so can I go back to reviewing it? Okay, so anyway, it's colorless, but it does smell like caramel popcorn. And let's see, shine factor wise, it's got a little bit, but it's making the chapped part of my lip look worse with this one. It seems like it's making it more prominent looking. That's kind of nasty. It has a little bit of flavor, but mostly just tastes waxy on this one, so that's kind of unappealing. Yeah, there's not much flavor in this one, guys. That's disappointing because the chocolate one was so distinct, but this one, not really. Oh well. But consistency-wise, flavor-wise, I would say this one is probably a thinner lip balm. But not the thinnest ever, but it's thin. And consistency-wise, it's pretty creamy and rich feeling, actually, which, given that it's such a rich scent, that's good that it aligns with it, because I would feel very disappointed if it didn't feel rich in addition to smelling rich. But yeah, it's very smooth. It's not sticky, thankfully. Nope, no stickies. Although, a piece of Talia's fur did get stuck to the place I swatched on my hand, so proceed with caution. If you go out in the wind, you have long hair, because it probably will stick to it. But yeah, it's not that shiny, so I guess if you don't want a glossy, shiny one, this is great for that. But in terms of moisturization, I'm on the fence on how this one feels. It's hard to say for sure if this one's gonna do much good in terms of moisturizing, so it kind of does feel like the type that's just gonna sit there and not really do anything but smell good, so maybe I just got a dud, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's like that straight across the board. But I am gonna check the drink test since I do have this right here, and I just opened it, so. Hold on, I am going to press stop on this. So it turns out I'm a total flake who completely forgot about recording the rest of this review. But basically, I was just gonna wrap it up anyway. But what I was going to say about this did actually surprisingly kind of pass the drink test. Not 100%, but it actually held up better than a lot of the Tsum Tsums do, so I mean, there's that going for it. Probably because of the waxy nature of this one. So, I actually am going to put a little bit more on right now before I do my final analysis of what I'd like to grade it, but... Oh yeah, that's what it's... See, that fast, I already forgot what it smells like. Nice new coat. Because why not? Okay. It's actually shinier than I originally thought, so okay. Maybe it was just the top layer that was kind of waxy, because this actually doesn't feel as waxy now as it did earlier. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to amend that, and I'm going to reevaluate how I think it feels. And tastes. No, it still tastes waxy. Alright, fine. So, feeling-wise, actually I think I would venture to say it's closer to medium thickness, not thin, like I originally said. And the consistency, I think I was spot on in saying that it's a creamier one. It's just really rich and smooth. So, you know what, I take it back. I don't have to amend it. It is what it is. It's just not waxy like I originally thought. So there's that. But, okay. Passed the drink test. So, what am I gonna rate it? Well, format-wise, it's okay. Packaging-wise, I have issues with just how easy it is to accidentally gouge it. And this particular one, I have issues with all the things wrong with it, but I can't really count it against it as a lip balm in total, because not everyone's is going to have that problem, so I can't count that as a point against it, but I will count how easy it is to mess it up. So that's a point against it. Let's see. Price point. I mean, I understand why they cost what they do, because it's heavy, and it takes a lot of money, and a lot of resources to create these, but it's still one of those things where it is off-putting for a lot of people, and it's only because it's Disney that I'm willing to buy all of them as they come out. If it weren't Disney, I probably wouldn't buy them all. I'd probably just get the cute ones. Well, they're all cute, but you know what I mean. But, you know, it's a high price point, to be completely honest, for the same amount of product that's in one of these, essentially, and have it basically cost twice as much. You know, that's steep. And I already feel like these are a little bit steep to begin with, so whatever. The durability of this one just does not feel like it's constructed that great, and it's hard to say if it's just I have a fluke, or if it's just all the Eeyore ones. I don't know for sure, but I think on this one I actually am going to count that point, because it very easily could just be the construction of all the Eeyore ones. The scent, it does not smell like a Buttercup. It doesn't even smell like butterscotch. So, in all honesty, I am going to take a point there for that, because it smells exactly like caramel popcorn more than anything. The flavor, the waxiness, it's not as good as the other ones have been, and that's a big bummer to me. I mean, there is a sweetness to it, but it just mostly tastes like wax. And that just, you know, it bums me out, because I was really expecting it to taste better, given how the other recent ones have been. I was expecting something amazing here, and it kind of let me down, so it is what it is. But at least the consistency is nice. The thickness is alright. It doesn't, you know, now that I've had it on for a while, I take back what I said about it feeling like it just sits on your lips. I think this one actually does, in fact, absorb, so I take back what I said there. So that one, it's okay there. Shine factor, I also take back what I said about it not being shiny, because I think it is. I think it was just that top layer. It took a bit to get it going. But, drink test, it passed. So, that's 5 points against it. 5 out of 10. It's not the best one, which bums me out, because I really, really wanted to give this high marks for being Eeyore. I feel bad, because I don't want to make him sad by giving him a low rating. I'll give him extra snuggles to make up for it, but yeah, that. It's a 5 out of 10. I really was expecting something more in this one than I got, but still gonna use it, and it's still absolutely adorable, and even once it's gone, I'm still gonna keep it, because it's so freaking cute, so it is what it is, but it has its flaws, and this one, I've noticed, is very top-heavy. If you barely bump, if you're sitting it on a counter, and you barely bump the bangs on accident with your finger, it will fall forward. You do it backwards, not so much, but forward, it's top heavy. So I felt it's not worth taking a point off for that, because it's just the shape of it, but I felt it is worth mentioning, to be fair, in being all-inclusive. So anyway, I think that is now legit everything I can say about this one. So with all that said, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below. Until next time, bye.